Like Jazz, the little girls that you're about to meet can't hide what is different about them. They're just 8 years old, but they look more as if they are 80. I first met these children 3 years ago when their difficult futures were sadly all but certain. But now a breakthrough medical treatment is adding hope and hopefully even years to their lives. But first, let's get to know them. This is the story of little girls who look like sisters, but are not related. The strange and rare disease they share accounts for their striking similarity. The disease is called Progeria, the Greek word for prematurely old.
Some people don't know about it, but you probably don't have Progeria, right?
These little girls are old before their time. Their bodies are aging 8 to 10 times faster than normal children.
That's the hardest thing. When you see this vibrant 5-year-old and then you put her x-rays up and it looks like someone of a senior age.
The tragedy is that the average lifespan of a child with progeria is 13. They're born looking healthy, but start aging dramatically by the age of 2. Do you know what progeria is?
Yes, it makes your head bored.
Only 100 children in the world have this condition. Among them, Lindsay Ratcliffe, whom we first met during T-ball season in Flat Rock, Michigan.
I'm 5 years old and my name's Lindsay. My dad's name is Joe. That was the fastest I could run.
That's awesome.
I love baseball.
Yeah? I love watching you play baseball.
It is obvious that you adore her.
Oh, I do. I mean, I just love how she can take over a room. I mean, with her personality and the way that she just gives.
Joe and Christy met in college and got married soon after graduation. He was a cook in the U.S. Army. She got pregnant just before he left for Iraq. But when Lindsay was born, he returned, and in the beginning, everything seemed perfect. What did she look like when she was born?
Beautiful. The first thing I did, I counted her fingers, I counted her toes. I'm like, 10 fingers, 10 toes, we're good, you know?
But after 4 months, Lindsay had gained little weight, and her parents knew that something was seriously wrong. What did the doctors tell you?
At first, the doctors were just as confused as we were. They went through a whole list of different syndromes and diseases that were possibilities.
It took 6 weeks for their doctors to identify the terrifying answer. Progeria. Had you ever heard that before?
No. They said that it was an aging disorder. The average life expectancy is 13, and by the time that she's 5, she could have strokes, heart attacks.
And did they say to you, we can't cure this?
Yes.
Yeah. They told us that you can go to the website and that's your best bet of information. They said that you'll teach the doctors on what to do.
Progeria is caused by a mutation in a gene called lamin A. At the time Lindsay was diagnosed, there was no known treatment and no cure. How did you cope? How did you take care of this adorable little baby, knowing that you might not have her that long and that she was going to suffer?
In the beginning, it was a lot easier because she couldn't talk and she couldn't walk and she couldn't do everything for herself. Now, it's so easy because you see her and you smile. You can't help it.
Do you make every moment count?
Whether it's a birthday or it's, you know, going to the park or whatever you do with your everyday life, you look at it as, unfortunately, it could be the last time.
Lindsay is living inside a body that is biologically older than her grandmother's. Although her body is aging, her mind is not.
Well, me and my mom like playing with the ponies. Legos, ponies, a drum set, trains, cooking.
But all these activities take a toll on Lindsay's body.
Because every time I run, Like at recess at school, my muscles hurt.
Do they?
Yes, the leg ones. Not my arm ones, my leg ones.
Really?
Yes.
So every week, she goes to the chiropractor for a checkup, cheerfully helping the receptionist find her child.
All
Can I
right.
help you?
You can't help me. Come on over.
I got it.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Her doctor is Joe's sister-in-law, Heidi LeBeau.
Okay, here we go. How's your neck feeling today?
Little bad.
Really bad. Okay. She's 6 years old. She runs, she jumps. She's got the spine of a 60 to 70-year-old. She feels aches and pains and isn't aware of what it is, but there is arthritis forming slowly throughout the spine.
Ouch.
Does she ever ask you questions you can't answer?
She's asked, why does my skin look like this, or something like that. And it takes me a minute, and I tell her, I said, Linz, give me a minute so I can think about how I actually want to answer this with you.
So she knows, doesn't she? She knows there's something.
Yeah, she does know there's something.
I think that she knows if she asks the questions and stuff like that, she don't want to see us, hurt or anything. She just doesn't want to see Christy or myself sad.
Standing just 36 inches high and weighing 20 pounds, Lindsay seems so vulnerable. At first, it took some unorthodox coaxing to win that first smile.
I'm a silly monkey, but you're a silly Lindsay. Yes, so we're the same.
Which one of us is sillier?
You? You think I'm sillier than you are? I'm not so sure.
And Lindsay, does anybody ever say anything to you that you don't like? People are nice and sweet. Well, you know why? Because you're nice and sweet. Yes, you are. But not everyone has always been nice and sweet to her. Are there times when people think you're a baby? What do they think you are? How old do they think you are?
2.
What do you say to them?
I'm not a baby.
You're not a baby. And that makes you feel bad? Well, all they have to do is hear you talk, and they know you're a big girl. Yeah. When I asked her, whether anybody makes fun of her, or her face changed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You see her face, and you see for that brief moment that the glow is gone out of her eye.
When you look at Lindsay, what do you see?
Strength.
What do you see about her looks?
I don't see progeria.
You just love her unconditionally?
Yes.